Probably the most outstanding ant you will encounter in the rainforest is the leafcutter ant. This highland acromyrmex species makes its nest above the ground out of pieces of leaves and other plant material. Leaves and flowers from more than 13% of the available plant species are hauled into the nest, where a special fungus is grown on the plant material and then eaten. This fungus species is only associated with leafcutter ants and depends on them for cultivation and dispersal, since the fungus has no reproductive organs. Now that's a fungus all among us. In the lowlands, Atta leafcutters have immense underground nests, some reaching 5 meters deep and covering 30 meters across, with over 1,000 rooms. Sounds like Vegas. Hundreds of thousands of ants commute every day from nest to the work of leaf collection. This unlucky earthworm is being removed from an ant trail, eliminating the obstacle as well as any olfactory confusion. Leafcutter ants' great strength and constant activity result in rapid leaf, flower, and fruit removal. No slackers here. If you really want to understand a leafcutter ant colony, there's only one way. After toughing it out as soldier ants bite the daylights out of you, you may finally come across a fungal chamber. These guys came well covered and taped up to earn their ant hazard pay. Of course, the more you dig, the more ballistic the ants go. In this chamber, you can see how the ants have worked the fungus into tunnels and passageways. They are truly efficient farmers. Looking closely, 3 different sizes of ants can be distinguished: large soldiers, medium-sized workers, and the very small minima. Too bad it's not a truffle. The members of the Kuna tribe of nearby Panama collect refuse piles of leafcutter ants to prepare a medicine that provides strength and stamina. There's ginseng in that there garbage. While to farmers, they are no friends, but many other animals benefit from their existence, like those that live in their nests for protection from predators. The associated fauna in the nest includes scarab beetle adults, their larvae, and other species of ants, little red mites, and fly eggs laid on the beetle larvae. Even spiders inhabit the tunnels and chambers of leafcutter nests. But it's deep inside the underground nests where all the reproduction goes on. The queen lays millions of eggs in her lifetime of 7 to 20 years. All in the colony are her offspring. The workers harvest and bring in the leaves, while the soldiers patrol the nest and protect the colony, and the minima work the fungal gardens. This pupa will shortly turn into the ultimate big cista. The soldiers pack quite a punch. Notice the head size. That's not for brain power, but for muscle power. Anything foolish that enters into the nest learns to respect these small but effective clippers. In pre-Columbian times, natives used the soldier heads to hold together wounds. The procedure is rather slow and painful, and often the doctor ends up with more wounds than the patient. The jaws lock on easily, and with a swift pinch, the body is removed. Cheap and disposable. And after a little cleanup, it looks almost like a modern suture. Back at work, the minima ride on the harvested leaves and fight off phorid flies that are trying to do a Trojan horse thing by laying their eggs on the mandibles of the workers. Once inside the nest, the fly larvae eat out the heads of the ants. Ooh, lousy way to die. Other species can also ruin an ant's day, such as getting slimed by a velvet worm. At the beginning of every wet season, the old queen produces hundreds of new winged queens and small winged males. They leave the nest and fly around looking for love. So many come out at one time that native peoples throughout Latin America have collected them for food. In many Colombian rural cantinas, fried and salted queens or culonas replace the peanuts. After mating, the female digs a fresh nest, loses her wings, and now she's the queen of her own castle. Leafcutter ants work day and night. One for all for one.